Hi everyone, I'm here at the Mount Pleasant Trailhead getting ready to go on my first solo overnight hike. I'm really nervous and scared, but I really wanted to bring in the new year facing a fear of mine, and this is something that I've always really wanted to get over, this fear of sleeping in the woods alone in a tent. But you know, I can accept if it's not for me. I can accept that as long as I tried it once and then I said, okay, it's not for me. I can accept that, but I really hope that like I enjoy it. But I don't know. I think one of the biggest problems going to be is the cold. Like I don't sleep very well if it's cold, so I'm a little nervous about that. That's gonna kind of keep me awake. Temperature is like 36 degrees, but like the low is gonna be 29. So I don't know. That's pretty darn cold, but I have sufficient enough clothes and blanket, a down sleeping bag, so I should be okay. And I have like little heat warmer things, so I don't know. We will see. Alright, so to give you a little information about my hike, this is the Mount Pleasant hike in Vesuvius, Virginia. It's about a 6-mile loop round trip, but I'm only going today for 3 miles up to the summit and setting up camp at the top of the summit. There's an elevation gain of about 1,300, so it's not too bad, but the problem is I haven't really done any backpack training, so of course I'm carrying my sleeping bag, I'm carrying my tent, so it's gonna be really heavy. So I definitely know that tomorrow I'll be in a lot of pain with like my back and my shoulders just because I haven't done any type of training to get ready for this. But this is why I chose such a small hike, a short hike, so that like I wouldn't be in too much pain the next day. But I know I will definitely be in some pain, so I think that's gonna be really hard. All right, time to go. So 2019 was incredible. It was a year of facing fears, getting out of my comfort zone, doing things that maybe I normally wouldn't do. I mean, I'm pretty crazy to begin with. As they always say, you know, you can't grow and change your life unless you get uncomfortable first. So here I am. Yeah, this part is not uncomfortable. Like being in the woods, and it's just really nice and quiet. But the good news is I'm feeling a sense of peace and calmness right now while the sun is out. When the sun goes down, we will see what happens. But it's definitely, you know, to inspire you, you know, to pick a fear and face it. You know, it can be something really small as camping or sleeping in a tent. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, this is a very trivial fear to face, but it's important to me, and hopefully it leads me to face other fears. So I've just walked 2.5 miles and now getting ready to summit Mount Pleasant. There are supposed to be 2 or 3 campsites at the summit. So let's go set up camp. Okay, so I have made it here to the area where I'm going to camp. It's really nice because it has some grass and some flat area and a little fire pit over there. All right, so here's where I'm going to be setting up camp. have a fire ring there. I think I'm gonna put my tent right over there. All right, so the cool thing about Mount Pleasant Summit is that there's two different summits you can go to. There's an eastward facing summit and a westward facing summit. Okay, so I am on the eastward facing side of Mount Pleasant, and it is fantastic. All right, so this is the last sunset for 2019. Why 2019? All right, it's time for dinner. On the menu tonight, fancy creamy chicken ramen noodles. Dinner is ready. All right, so now it's almost 7 o'clock. I already ate dinner. I am now resting in my tent, doing some reading. I don't know, I'm feeling a little cold though, so I think this is the only thing I'm gonna feel is cold, but it's all right. So, and the wind is it's really windy out there, so. All right, I'll check in later. Good morning, it's like 5:45 right now. It's been a long night. I think it's just a little too cold to be here. I think winter camping's not for me. Yeah, and the wind has been really bad too. I think that's another part of it as well. So, anyway, it's almost a couple more hours to sunrise. Sunrise is not till 7:15, but it's not fucking cold. All right, so I survived the night. It was a long night, that's for sure. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that I also catch the sunrise. So now I'm on the eastward facing view, and that's my view.
All right, it's over. I did it. It was cold, it was hard, it was really windy, but I did it. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who encouraged me. All my true members, you know who you are. Thank you. And also to the Homemade Wanderlust backpacking community that also supported me a lot and gave me a lot of encouragement. So thank you to everybody. And I hope that, you know, inspire you to do things that you're scared of and realize that you can do it. It may not be pretty or may not be enjoyable, but everything is doable. So I'm now walking back to my car. Everything is packed up and ready to go. So now I have about a 2.5 mile walk back to the car, which is not bad, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So anyway, I did it. So now I get to enjoy this hike back. It's really calm and beautiful. I just realized this now, but it was so cold last night that like my water bottle, I mean I still have water there, but like it was turning to ice. All right, it's official. I survived.